Hi Gemini, how are you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for everything, Gemini. Just know how much I love you and I'm so happy that it is your season. So now this is gonna be your love reading for the first half of June. I hope you guys are doing great. And by the way, my name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you're one of my returning Gemini, just know how much I appreciate everything, you guys. You guys have helped my channel grow so much. It's brand new. So over the last 5 months or so, I just want to say thank you and I love you. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can head to my website, passionatehearttarot.com, and you can book right on there. And just know that I'm filling this reading with love and light. And before I begin, I just want to invite the white light, Holy Spirit. All these cards are already flipping. Wow. Okay, Gemini, so now let's take a look and see what's been going on with you guys in the recent past. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Some of you, wow, this is a beautiful card. So Spirit is showing me that some of you guys, you could have even started a whole new relationship, or if you didn't, it just feels like it's brand new. Definitely new things are coming into your life recently. Let's see. Wow, and it has someone kind of taken aback by how they feel about this person. It's like it's new, but it's already something that they're considering to be very serious, or at least in their heart, it feels like it's a real serious connection. Wow, a lot of wow, OMG. Okay, wow, you guys, some major decisions are being made with you all recently. For some of you, if you were thinking about, or if you had walked away from your person, either your husband or your wife, Sagittarius energy is here. Or if just something was getting in between you in the connection, just making you look at your person completely different, we can see where things are definitely starting to turn around. I mean, just look at this beautiful energy that we have here. Wow, that's amazing. I want to get some clarification because there's a lot of major arcana here already to start this reading. So what have you guys, someone's decided something, and I mean it is like a final judgment call where there's no backing down, there's no changing their mind. It's a permanent decision. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So for others of you, you've decided that, you know what, for some of you, you just don't want to be in this connection. We have Aries energy here as well. Spirit is showing me that for some of you, you have decided that you may have met someone new recently, and it just has you fantasizing about the possibilities with this person, and it's already feeling like it could be something that is long lasting, because at a point in time you felt like you were at this crossroads deciding, and then it's like this new person entered your life. We have a whole new start. Or for those of you that are involved in a marriage, you're thinking about having a whole new start with your person, or at least that's how it feels. You've decided that you want to put an end to the past and just start new, start fresh. We have a lot of beautiful energy here in the recent past with a brand new fresh start that just feels so positive. And although someone was looking at their person very differently, someone whose energy, wow, I see a lot of happiness here for you recently, Gemini. Even your money, financially, you're doing quite well for yourself. I mean, just look at this. So, or you could have met someone recently that you feel is very financially stable. I mean, you're visualizing what it would be like to live with this person. I mean, you're thinking about how stable your situation could be financially, and even it just makes you so happy. I can see the way that you two look at each other. It's very loving already, although it's something that's new. So that's for some of you. And for others of you who have decided that you want to stay in this connection, because this energy here is of someone who's in a very serious, committed relationship. This is either a husband or wife, or it's just a long-term relationship where you have those feelings for each other. And although this Emperor is in reverse, it doesn't take away from the good person that you know deep down your person is. You know that they do have everything you want. They are very wise. And I can see just a whole new start for a lot of you. And many of you, this is with a new person. Someone who you feel is a real go-getter. And wow, just look at this twin flame energy here. This person puts you in a completely different mindset. Makes you even want to be more motivated in what you're doing, Gemini. Or this could be how this person is feeling about you. Definite twin flame connection. So that's so important for you to know here. And where someone was just so wrapped up with anxiety before, up late at night just thinking about everything, all the tasks that they had to do, that someone just felt very overwhelmed. This could be your energy, Gemini, but I can see where you're definitely trying to come out of that, because this person that you met, oh my gosh, the sexual chemistry, it's there, even though it's something that's new. We also have Leo's energy here as well. So some of you may have Leo in your chart, or you're thinking about a Leo person. But wow, this sure is a twin flame connection. Highly sexual, a lot of optimism here. And you'll see that this lately you feel like it's developing, or that it could develop into a connection that you feel is not only sexual, but it's something that could be very stable, very long term, and even a beautiful friendship grows, because you guys are such kindred spirits. I mean, you are twins, you're just alike. So you will mirror each other. So that's very important for you to know. That's the kind of connection that you've been experiencing. Oh, OMG. Wow. Okay. So for some of you, Spirit is showing me very clearly that this Aries energy here, some of you, this final decision that you've made is that you don't want to go back to that connection. Some of you broke up with this person, you know, ending a very serious commitment. For some of you, even a marriage ending here very clearly with this wedding ceremony that Spirit is showing me. Just a lot of toxicity you felt surrounded you in the connection. Cancer's energy is here as well, but it's like you just want to pull away from it for some of you. You feel like no matter how romantic you tried to be, that this person never truly appreciated that you worked in vain so much. That's what Spirit is showing me that many of you feel. And even sexually, in that connection that's ending, that serious long-term connection, you just felt like it was lacking. It had probably even been a while since you guys have been intimate, had true passion, true romance. So that's why with this other energy that Spirit is showing me here, that's why it has someone thinking so positively, because you're feeling all of these emotions right from the start, where you're willing to take that leap of faith and there's no doubt in your mind about it. You're very sure. This could be how someone feels about you, Gemini. So that's important for you to keep in mind as well. I want to look more into this Sagittarius energy that's here, because this is of someone who, I mean, truly is such a go-getter. This could be how you're feeling about this person that you met, but it's like they take charge. They are in a masculine energy, but they don't necessarily have, wow, and I mean, there's a lot of sexual chemistry here. So they're in this masculine energy, but it could be a man or a woman. It's just someone who is doing the kind of things that you normally wouldn't expect them to do. They really take you by surprise. You're really impressed. Wow. With everything you're seeing them accomplish, and it's a big turn on to you. I mean, just take a look. There's just so much sexual energy here. Wow. I mean, in this combination of cards. And then for others of you, if you had something with a Sagittarius that you're in a very serious connection with, you've decided, done, over. You don't want to be involved in that anymore. It's just something that you've decided you're ready to move on from, and it's in a very, very positive way. So that's beautiful for the recent past. Some of you have definitely started a new connection, or it's right there where you're ready to go all in and take this leap of faith, because you've thought about it a lot. You've put a lot of thought into what you want to do. Some things are ending, and then a whole new relationship is beginning for many of you. That is beautiful. All right, so now let's take a look and see, Gemini, let's see what we have coming in. Let's see what Spirit says is coming in. This will be for the first half of June. Let's see what kind of energy we have, okay? Spirit, please show us, what do we have coming in for Gemini? What do we have coming in? Spirit, please show us. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. This connection, this new one, or this whole new start that you're thinking about, Gemini, I mean, it's here. It's now. It's beautiful. It's positive. Wow, this is great. Wow, and you know what? Leo's energy is here. Someone, when you decide to move forward in this connection, you're gonna leave someone very brokenhearted, Gemini. And wow, let's take a look at why. Because I mean, just this conflicting energy here. It's like you had to let go of the past. You want to move forward. For many of you, that's exactly what you want to do. And you know deep down that you're having to break someone's heart by doing so, but at the same time, you feel like you have to do what's best for you, because you don't want to spend these nights awake thinking, replaying everything in your mind, the conversations, and it's like it feels so real to you. When you replay it, it hurts you all over again. So let's take a look. I want to see, why is this Three of Swords here? But that spirit showing me that this moving forward that you're deciding to do, it's causing a lot of heartache for someone. Gemini, let's see. Spirit, why is this Three of Swords here? It's because someone is wishing that you chose them, but you didn't. You've decided that that's just not where you want to be, because you feel like you could never take the connection seriously. I mean, you tried, you did. You tried to take it, you tried to make it work, to build on it, but it was like you just felt like there was just such a lack of generosity there. Wow. So it has someone here very devastated, Gemini. That's exactly what it is. It's because you felt you, in the near future, it's like you'll realize that you had to do this because things were never equal, never balanced with this person. It was always so much chaotic energy. You invested so much time. I can see where it was you that always had to make the initial move, to plan things, to do things. Perhaps that's why we have someone in that, and they felt like they were in a masculine energy, just doing even all the work. Doing all the work. And you just felt like you could never find the balance here. If you can see, that water there is so rocky. It's just ups and downs, highs and lows all the time. You could never get both feet on the ground, and that's what has you wanting to walk away. And then you just don't want to be, you just don't want to feel like you're not in your element, like you're not in your power. We have a lot of Leo energy here. But I see how guilty you do feel about walking away, all of this anxiety. That's what Spirit is showing me. You do feel guilty about making that decision. But now let's take a look and see, why do we have this Ace of Pentacles here? Because I mean, that's a blessing financially. And it just represents a whole new, shiny, brand new start. Like, for many of you, there's even an engagement here, asking for someone's hand in marriage. That's what you have coming in. Let's see. So it's like there's, so walking away from one to the other. That's what many of you have decided to do. But you still feel not necessarily regret, but there's just a worry there. There's a worry that, you know, if I jump ship, take this leap of faith, am I throwing away everything that I invested? So you do have that hesitation here. But there's also so much beautiful energy. What Spirit is telling me, showing me, is that you have someone that's willing to really give their all and invest. This person, I mean, that's what this person wants. This person is looking for a commitment here. They'll open up when you open up. That's why we can see that twin flame energy. So that's important for you to know. So if you decide to take things slow, but nevertheless the offer is there. So things may not be moving as fast as you'd like them to, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. But just know that there's also that feeling of it might hurt your person when they feel like things are moving at such a slow pace. But I can see, even though there's just so much investing in each other. So it's like it kind of doesn't even matter that things move slowly, because it's something that's very real. It's new. You may not realize just how significant this will play into your life, but it's a very real connection here. Pisces energy is here as well. Oh yeah, very strong Pisces energy. So when it's like you just love the mystery that surrounds this person, you're very intrigued, or this could be how they feel about you, Gemini, entering into this new connection with you. So you need to know that they want something serious. Although they're kind of moving at a slow pace, they're looking to invest here in this connection. Let's see, why is this 9 of Swords? But don't worry, because the guilt that some of you feel, or the guilt that someone is feeling, it won't last long. And then we also so definitely we have this couple here. I mean, King and Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. It's like you're walking away from one connection, taking this total blind leap of faith for the other one. And for some of you feel worried that you're walking away after you've invested so much. But Spirit is advising to not think so logically about the amount of time that you put in, and how this amount of time we should be in this place and it should mean this and that. It's about thinking more with your heart. And when you start to do that, a lot of relief will come to you, okay? So now let's see what's going on, what we have coming in for others of you. Wow, that's so crazy to see that Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords like that. So some of you are definitely, or even you're finding out that someone, if you're not the one walking away, Gemini, when someone walks away, it's very devastating. But Spirit is showing me that many of you are choosing. As we could see in the recent past, many of you have already walked away. So let's take a look and see what we have coming in for others of you. Let's see. Spirit, please show us, what do we have coming in for Gemini? So oh wow, again with this same, so this is same situation, a whole other scenario here. Nevertheless, there's just so much positivity for many of you with this new person that you met, or this new start that you have in your relationship. It has you in a very, very positive space at the beginning of the month, Gemini, thinking about, finally, I'm getting what I deserve after. Some of you feel like you were treated so unfairly. Or like someone you were around, just there's just a judgmental energy here. Feeling like you can't trust this person. Let's get some clarification. Let's see. So that's Spirit. It wants you to know that if this is the space that you've been in where you feel like nothing, like this person is not treating you fair, nothing's going right, they just won't work with you. You even have these suspicions about what they're really doing, who they're really with. Are they more than friends? Can you really trust them? There's a lot of suspicious energy here. But just know through all of that, even if you're still going through this or experiencing this now, I mean, what you have coming in is something that you've been waiting for. You have a lot of justice coming your way in with a very serious person. Yeah, and you're going to be coming out of that space from that disappointment you felt, or this could be how someone feels about you, Gemini, but you're coming out of, because someone is realizing here just how much they messed things up with you. I mean, you and this person at one point in time, things felt like a fairy tale. I mean, it felt so right. It felt real. It felt like at times you were the only two people in the room, even in a crowded place. That's how deep the connection was. And someone knows how much they messed that up. It could even be this infidelity here. But they want to make things right if that's even possible. They want to open up and be more generous with you and show you a different side to them. They want to invest more with you and take you out of this space where you feel like they never paid enough attention to you. You know, you didn't receive the kind of messages that you want. You feel like you just drifted slowly apart to the point where things felt like they were beyond repair. And this person here is starting to realize just how much they messed it up. But they want to take you out of that space. They want to make you feel better because they know how much they've been hurting you, Gemini. Because it's like someone definitely took the other one for granted here. It's like you have this beautiful Empress at home who, I mean, if you're not a mother, it's like you're even a motherly figure. Very nurturing, kind. People flock to you because you just have this caring, sensitive nature. But it's like someone traded all that in for something that's not even worth it, for a good time, just took their Empress for granted here. Wow. But they want, I mean, you'll know whether or not if you're gonna let them, Gemini, but they want to set things right with you and start. It's kind of like they'll be begging you for a whole new start. That's what they want. Yeah, because they know what they did to damage this connection here. So all they want to do is now, do you see this? Whatever came between the two of you, this third party, this infidelity, whatever you felt betrayed you, cut you so deeply, all they want to do now is just remove that sword that divides the two of you so that wound can heal. Because they know they just haven't been treating you the way that you deserve, or even just showing you enough attention here. They're starting to realize that they really have it all with you. I mean, everything they had was right there the whole time. A fantasy, because that's what it was, like a fairy tale. They had everything they could possibly want. And you'll have to decide whether or not you want to accept this communication from them, because it's there. They're thinking of you constantly, dying to communicate with you. But it's up to you if you're gonna let that energy in or not. Because you still, for some of you, feel like you can't trust this person completely, because you question what they're doing, especially sexually. You feel like they're very promiscuous. But I mean, you can expect them to be trying to shower you with affection, although you may not be open to it. But I mean, they want to come back into your life in a big way, and they want to sit in that same chair. They want to be held in the same regard. They don't want to throw this all away. I mean, and they're thinking of you constantly, Gemini. They're wishing that the timing could be right. They're wishing that they could show you and not... They're wishing that you didn't see them in this light, and they're wishing that you won't hold the past against them anymore. With this energy here, the Magician in reverse twice. So where you don't trust them, you think that they're a player, they're promiscuous, or this could be how someone feels about you. But no, that Spirit's showing us this is how you feel. They want to come back. They want to turn things around. And for some of you, when you give them that chance, I mean, just look at this beautiful energy here. And then for others of you that decided, as we could see, you made a decision that was a final decision. Either way, Gemini has just so much positivity for the beginning of the month, because either you're going to start brand new if you decide to let the communication in and give your person a chance here, this one that's in this very serious committed relationship. But for those of you that have walked away, I mean, you're going to see something come into your life, or this person could already be there and you're wondering how real it is. It's something that could, I mean, really turn out to be very committed, feeling like it's something that you've waited a long time for. Wow, so that's a beautiful reading. So I mean, it all works out. It all works out either way for you. Wow, that's beautiful. I love to see that for you, Gemini. I'm very happy for you. So yeah, happy birthday. I love you guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Like if you like this video, comment. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can head to my website, passionatehearttarot.com. So that's what I have for you all for the first half of June. I love you, and I'll talk to you very soon.